Hi, I'm London.
I'm Maddie.
And we got the opportunity to do the retirement tribute segment for Miss Everett and Dr. Braun.
We have some of their colleagues here to tell them how much they love and appreciate them and how much they've really impacted them while working together.
Both Miss Everett and Dr. Braun have impacted our daily lives in a positive way.
And we can't thank them enough. Okay, how has Dr. Braun impacted you?
Dr. Braun is a man of high character and values, and I think anytime that you spend a good portion of your life with somebody, that character attributes and values are going to rub off on you. And so I think that's the best thing he's done to impact me, is just been a role model for someone of high character and value.
What's your favorite thing about Dr. Braun or working with him?
My favorite thing about Dr. Braun and about working with him is just his humor. He's got a great sense of humor and he can bring levity to any situation. I think there is a great time to be serious and work hard, but it's nice to also be able to relax with somebody that you share a lot in common with. And Dr. Braun does a great job of bringing humor to each situation.
What's something you'll miss when Dr. Braun leaves?
I think one of the things that I will miss when Dr. Braun leaves is just this aspect of a role model for me. He is always great at bringing people alongside him and coaching them up and just being there whenever they need something, not just professionally but also personally. I know that he's been a big part of my family. I know that my boys at some times have referred to him as Grandpa. That's how much he's around. So I think I'm just going to miss his presence in my family's life. So.
What's your favorite memory with Dr. Braun?
There are so many great memories about Dr. Braun, but one that comes to mind that a lot of people resonate with is Dr. Braun used to be an avid runner, and he would run marathons and 5Ks, but if you would go on a trip with Dr. Braun, he would want you to get up early and go running with him. Not to disappoint, everyone would agree to go, but none of us had the stamina to keep up with Dr. Braun, so we would go on these long runs and we would come back and we would all be winded and tired and he would be ready for the day.
Something you want to say to Dr. Braun?
One thing I want to say to Dr. Braun is just thank you. Thank you so much for being a friend, a father, a mentor, a coach. You've poured so much into me and made me the leader and man that I am today. And so I want to thank you for always being there. I know that you'll continue to do so, so please keep your cell phone close.
How has Dr. Braun impacted you?
Dr. Braun, again, has a passion that does not go away. So his impact on me is every day. He gives 100% at what he does, and he's always demonstrating that. And that's a great role model for not only the kids, but for his teachers as well.
What is something you'll miss when Dr. Braun leaves?
Well, last year I left because I retired, so I thought I was going to miss him, and then I came back. So we're actually leaving together at the same time. So I'm just going to miss seeing him every day and talking to him about history and talking to him about cool stuff all the time, because we share a lot of passions together and things like that. So I am going to miss touching base with him every day.
What is something you want to say to Dr. Braun?
I just tell Dr. Braun that he has done a great job. He's worked very hard. It is time to relax. It is time to go see some more battlefields and enjoy himself and have a good time out there, and just take care of himself and have a good time out there.
What's Dr. Braun impacted you?
So Dr. Braun has impacted me because when I applied for the position I'm currently in, he took a chance on me and kind of changed the trajectory of my life. I had known his family previously through a couple different situations, and he saw something in me when I couldn't see it in myself and my potential, and he has championed me ever since over the past 10 years of just with different roles and different areas that I've worked in and how he's encouraged me. And so I truly am the educator I am today because of the way that he championed me at the very beginning of my career.
What's your favorite thing about Dr. Braun or working with him?
So working with Dr. Braun over the past decade or so, I think one of my favorite things is just how intentional he is with the staff and with students, and really wants students to be the best that they can be and have their potential, and really takes an interest in his staff personally and professionally.
What will you miss when Dr. Braun leaves?
So one thing that I will miss is just the way that he champions culture and climate in the building, just with like Friday music and trying to make the most of every opportunity that we have, and how he sets a vision up for us and then brings people alongside him for that vision, for the ultimate goal of having a really positive school culture and climate.
Your favorite memory with Dr. Braun?
So one of my favorite memories was several years ago. I think it was pre-COVID. We made a school-wide video, and it was the year that The Greatest Showman came out. And so our school-wide video was The Greatest Showman themed, and he was the ringmaster and had gotten like a red ringmaster tux suit jacket thing, and it just was like such a fun day. We spent the entire day filming this video with different songs and themes from The Greatest Showman, and it was just such a fun day to like wrap up our school year and just be able to have fun as a staff and with our students and get everyone involved in something, because everyone had an opportunity to do that, and watching him like truly come alive in those moments of the video, which I think is probably still on YouTube, but that's probably one of my favorite memories of Dr. Braun.
Something you want to say to Dr. Braun?
So I have said this to him before, but you have truly changed the trajectory of my life in my personal and professional life, and how grateful I am that 10 years ago you saw something in me that I didn't see in myself, and that you have consistently supported me and encouraged me and given me opportunities that I don't know if I would have had anywhere else. So I'm sad to see you go, but super excited about what your next step is going to look like, and I hope that you enjoy golfing.
What do you miss when Miss Everett leaves?
So Miss Everett has this amazing laugh when she thinks that something is really funny, and it just makes me smile every time when she gets tickled about something and she starts laughing. I can't help but laugh too. I'll also miss her wonderful desserts that she makes at all of our faculty luncheons. They are the best.
What is something you would like to say to Miss Everett?
So one thing I'd like to tell Miss Everett is that she has truly made a difference with her students and also here at our school. What she does matters, and she just has poured everything into being a fantastic teacher, and her students respect her, and we are all really going to miss her, and I just want to say thanks to her for everything that she's done.
Your favorite thing about Miss Everett, or what's your favorite thing about working with her?
She has the cutest clothes and shoes, and she always holds me to a high expectation of cuteness. I can't match it. But Miss Everett, she loves on her kids big. It's not about what she wears and what she looks like. She knows it's about the heart of the people that she's working with, and I love that she's always investing in that.
What is one thing you want to say to Miss Everett?
Miss Everett, thank you for being you, and I'm so excited for you as you go on this next journey, and I love that you are going to wake up every day and just, hey, what's today going to hold? And I wish you the very, very best, because you deserve it.
What's your favorite thing about Miss Everett or working with her?
She is so incredibly down to have fun. So like, she's very fun to scare. She's fun to joke around with. She has a great sense of humor, a great sense of style. She is incredibly naive, and so she's just fun to mess with.
What will you miss when Miss Everett leaves?
When I started at Branson Junior High, Miss Everett and I were right next to each other. Our rooms were right next to each other, so that was just luck. And we started building our little we call them 4-minute friendship, because in between classes we were in the hall for 4 minutes, and that was time that we spent asking questions and getting to know one another. And I'll miss my 4 minutes. That was always something that I looked forward to, and that was really, really special to me. And so it'll be a different face standing next to me in the hall, and that 4 minutes will look different, but I will miss that.
What's your favorite memory with Miss Everett?
Okay, there's a lot, so this is kind of hard. one of my favorite memories was during COVID. That's weird. Because my oldest daughter was in high school and in Algebra 2 and was struggling. And because things were online, she just needed some help. And so Miss Everett had been her 8th grade teacher, and Miss Everett came and hung up a big poster, and my daughter sat in the yard, and Miss Everett stood out 10, 20 feet away and gave her a math lesson on a big poster board, and I thought that was really sweet. My other favorite memory is we went to New York together, and I thought she was going to lose it when she saw a homeless man on the subway, and Miss Everett doesn't really know what to do with homeless men.
What is something you want to say to Miss Everett?
Miss Everett, thank you for your 57 years of service to Branson Junior High. You helped build the building, and you have, actually I think you created education. I think that you were like one of the founding mothers of education in general. So Branson was lucky to have you. And thank you for being my friend and making even the toughest days better. I will miss you, but you big jerk. Leaving. It's really kind of selfish if you think about it, like a retirement. Like you want to have some time for you.